Hello and welcome back to day number 27 of my road to 200 kilogram total. Now, wow, it's been literally a month since I started. Oh, whoops, yeah. The band broke and I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna have to buy a new one. But anyways, yeah, still had to continue with that. It's been a while. Started off the entire month. Started off the first week just in a lot of pain because of the amount of volume that I was supposed to do. But here we are, literally a month later, and I'm attempting a 10 kilogram PR total. Well, it's not really a PR. I've hit 190 for a PR, and today's goal was a 180. So that's a 75 kilogram snatch and a 105 kilogram clean and jerk. Now, going into the day, into the snatch, I knew that I had the 75 kilogram snatch down because 70 was definitely easy. I felt, even when doing the doubles for sets, yeah, it was definitely easy. So I knew that I had 75. What I was worried about was the 105 kilogram clean and jerk, because as you guys know, the jerk hasn't been, well, no, that's not fair. The jerk has been actually quite friendly to me past week 2. Yeah, week 3 onwards. So last week. But the cleans, because the thing for me with the cleans is that I have more confidence in my ability to clean a weight if I can front squat more than 20 kilograms of it. And with the program that Fitz has me on now, the back squat, it's mostly back squat dominant. So with only one session of heavy front squats, so the cleans really weren't there for me this week, which is for this whole entire 4-week session. So I should probably tell that to Fitz. Anyways, prior to this, to simulate what it would be like to compete, I weighed myself to an hour and a half before this, because I wasn't sure if weightlifters had their weigh-ins 2 hours or an hour before they started lifting. But yeah, I weighed myself an hour and a half, and I was at a pretty hefty 72.8. I look heavier now though, because my quote-unquote pre-comp meal is usually cup noodles and cup noodles and the protein source, either chicken, beef, or pork, or fish, whatever. I usually like fish and chicken more because it just goes down easier, not as heavy on the stomach as compared to beef or pork. But yeah, for whatever reason, that's always what I ate during a total day. I'm gonna refer to a snatch and a clean and jerk day as the total day. So anyways, did some light complexes first, focusing a lot on the pull. Yeah, with this one, it was a power snatch and a snatch. I usually like ending my complexes with a full lift, because for me, my training philosophy, when you have complexes, the complexes are meant to address the weaknesses of your main lift. So for me, I know that I tend to overpull during the second pull and like literally high pull it, which is why I have power snatches prior, followed by a full snatch. Right, here we go. This is the first time I've done more than 70 kilograms in a training session. Let's see how it goes. Alright, good setup. Shoulders over the bar. Dynamic setup. And lost it behind. Now, honestly for me, the 75 felt incredibly heavy with a slow first pull. So I had to make it faster with the second pull. With the in the second attempt because it was just heavy. So as you can see, nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Questionable elbows, but no. If you tell me it was a rebend and rebend, it wasn't. It was not. I swear. And yeah, was pretty stoked about that because I haven't done anything past 70 for the past 2 to 3 months for the snatch. Anyways, yeah, gave myself 2 to 3 minutes before I did my clean and jerk warm up. Now, a lot of the times for the clean and jerk warm up, I would usually stick to a weight. Like if I would usually just start already at 50 kilograms, but I told myself no. I have to take smaller jumps and get the movement pattern down with an empty bar. Because honestly, before, it was mostly just because I was rushing through a lot of the work. So yeah, as you can see, I did an empty bar complex of just getting the movement down. Yep. Oh, by the way, I'm still sticking to the power clean and then jerk because with cleans, well, in the snatch, you want a controlled first pull followed by an absolutely aggressive second pull. But with the clean and jerk, you just want all-out speed from the floor all the way up. So all 3 pulls: the first pull, second pull, and the receiving. It has to be fast because you want to be able to bring the bar high enough so that when you can have a higher turnover. When you have a higher receiving position, you can it's easier to just it's easier to stop it and then just control it on the way up, or having a controlled descent and then powerful bounce off the bottom position, off the receiving position into that front rack, into the stand. Sorry, I can't speak right now. Alright, now here we go, big boy weights again. If you notice, the 70 and the 80 kilograms were actually quite, I don't know why, it's always between that weight range where I feel like it's kind of hard, but anything past that, like when I go to 85 to 90 to 95, it's actually quite easy. Now for this, the 100, this was actually quite nerve-wracking because I knew from last week when I hit that 100 that it was not that pretty. And yeah, see, for the jerk, had to bring my back foot in front right away because if I didn't, I would have lost that. Now for this 105 kilograms, even when I weighed heavier, this was a weight that scared me. It scared me to no end, but here we go. Let's see how I do. There we go. Literally just had the strength. When I cleaned it, I knew I absolutely had it, and that was my best jerk. That is the best jerk I've done this entire cycle, and it was, I don't know why, but it was just so, yeah, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, it was really phenomenal that the jerk was easier than the clean. Alright, this is when things started to go downhill because this is when I finally learned the importance of the psychology of the lifts, because I was supposed to do 120 kilos for a 3x5. Now I know that if I could do, usually when I hit a 120 for 5, I knew that I had 140 kilogram back squat in me, and I knew that if I had 140 back squat, I could definitely clean a lot of weight. So yeah, I was quite mentally exhausted, and I just wasn't there right now, especially with the squats. So what I ended up doing was just doing 3x3. Yeah, I tried to do 3x5. No, yeah, 3 reps for 5 sets, but I just told myself no, it wasn't there. It definitely wasn't there. So here we go, last set. Yeah, you can see I'm definitely tired. I hyped myself too much from the snatch and the clean and jerk. yeah, looking back now, it was mentally exhausting. I ended up, after the session, I just drank water. No, after my cooldown, I just drank water and then slept. I didn't have an appetite. I just slept. But anyways, yeah, here's some accessories. So thank you guys so much for tuning into the first month. Now I haven't hit 200 yet, but we'll get there soon. Thank you guys, and subscribe for more.